So this is day 5. Highlights of the work so far have been getting these nice curves coming out, the hips here, and the breasts obviously, and the neck. And I've taken quite a lot off here. It was actually quite oversized, which is good because it means that you can then work within, you've always got enough, and then you can take back. So this is, yeah, it's all going very well. There's some places I can't get under the arms and around this breast here, and actually under here I'm not going to be able to get with. That's going to have to be done with the traditional hand chisels.
You've got a bit of a problem with your wrists, haven't you?
25 years of hand carving has damaged the joints, so I've had to, with time, move over to the more powerful electric chainsaws and petrol chainsaws and angle grinders, which to start with I was trying to do it all in a very artistic, traditional way, just using the quiet hand tools. But what I found now is that I can actually do far more. If I could cut away the waste quickly with the chainsaw, this would have taken me a vast amount of time to have chiselled it out in the way that people in the past would have done.
And it's not so aggressive on your joints?
As long as I've got the vibrations stopped with these, I can work away without any trouble at all, which is very good. So it's the two things that the actual disability has allowed me to move into an area which I would have not have done otherwise, which is actually a good thing.
It'd be pretty hard to do that whole sculpture with hand tools.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, I mean I can just make a sweeping cut around here or even around here with a chainsaw that would have taken a long time, and also I'd have lost the design in my head because I'd forgotten it, because it would have taken me 2 days to have done the cut, get to the curve that I wanted. So there's definitely a place for everything. There'll definitely be a place for the traditional hand tools when it comes to the fine finishing. Another really useful tool that I've got is this mobile phone. The model obviously isn't going to be able to be here all the time, but I've got pictures on my phone which I can use. I've got quite a lot of pictures, so I can swap and look at different angles. There's one here that I'm working on using quite a lot. I'll just show it to you.
Okay.
And it's just a very useful way of getting more of a feel of how the body goes.
And you've taken measurements of her as well?
I've also taken measurements, so I know the actual distance of different parts.
Every single limb.
But you need to have both. I mean, measurements aren't enough on their own. You've also got to have the sort of the essence of the person, and sometimes you accentuate certain parts of them that bring out their qualities.
So looking at your photo of Cat on the phone and looking at the sculpture, how much more will you actually take off the sculpture compared to the model?
I think I'm going to use the model as the guide, but I will actually have probably more curves on this sculpture that are based on the curves that Cat has, where her hips go and her pelvis goes and her ribs go. But I'll just give it a bit more of a curve just to accentuate it, because it just makes it a more interesting sculpture.
So you're not trying to recreate the model?
No, it's not a perfect reproduction. It's just using her as the inspiration, and the whole thing right from the beginning has been an interaction of me, what the tree is able to do, and what Cat's able to do. And there's times when I can have my say, and there's times when the tree has its say, and there's times when Cat has control of the way it is.
So it's like a threesome.
Yeah. It's an interaction of three beings.
Isla, I don't think you're supposed to be eating the sculpture.